The clock reads 3:23 a.m. and you're jolted awake. It's not a dream, but a low, vibrating drone. A mechanical siren unlike anything you've ever heard. It's too deep for an ambulance, too sustained for a fire truck. It's an urgent, guttural sound that seems to cut right through the silence of the night. A warning from a world you thought was fiction. Your phone is vibrating frantically. You grab it, the screen illuminating the dark room. The message is short. Emergency alert. DEFCON 1. Seek immediate shelter. You stare at the screen, trying to process the impossible. DEFCON 1. Maximum readiness. War is not just possible, it's here. Your stomach drops as the second alert hits. Multiple ICBM launches detected. Take cover now. This isn't a movie, this is real, and it's happening on your street. You struggle to stand, your thoughts racing. Where is my family? Do I have enough food? You realize you don't even know if you're supposed to stay or run. Forget trenches and tank battles. A modern global conflict is asymmetric and chaotic. It begins invisibly with lines of code instead of artillery. The immediate threat is systemic collapse. We're talking about cyber warfare targeting power grids, hospitals, and financial networks. Satellites are blinded, cutting off GPS. An EMP blast could fry electronics across an entire region, sending millions back to the pre-electric age in seconds. The war arrives not with a bang, but with silence. The silence of a dead phone. The silence of an empty store. The initial casualties won't be from fireballs, but from the rapid failure of supply chains, logistics, and everything we take for granted. The most powerful tool you have is your mindset. Panic kills. Panic makes you freeze or resort to irrational choices. The survivors are not the strongest. They are the ones who stay calm and act with clarity. Preparation is not paranoia, it is responsibility. You don't need a secret bunker, but you do need to break through the illusion of safety. The unthinkable can happen. You want to be a protector, not a liability. The mindset is simple. Plan for the worst. Live your best. Beneath the surface of your normal life, there must be a quiet layer of readiness. If tomorrow is the day everything changes, your mindset is your first line of defense. Action 1. Strategic threat assessment. Don't panic, be strategic. Are you near a high-risk zone, a military base, a major power plant, or an infrastructure hub? If you are, your window to move could be minutes. If you are rural, staying put might be safer than hitting the chaotic roads. Understand your exposure now. Action 2. Secure water and food. This is non-negotiable. Fill every container you own. Bathtubs, pots, sinks. Don't worry about purity yet. Worry about volume. You can purify later, but you can't generate volume. For food, grab calorie-dense, shelf-stable items. You are buying time, not comfort. Action 3. Acquire analog information. When the internet fails, you need a backup. A hand crank or battery-powered emergency radio is your literal lifeline. It will filter signal from noise, giving you critical, confirmed intel like evacuation routes or shelter information. Get that radio ready now. Action 4. Assemble the essential kit. Grab your go bag. If you don't have one, assemble a rapid response kit. ID and documents, cash and small bills. ATMS will fail. Prescription medications, 30 days worth, and a fully charged power bank. This is your continuity kit. Action 5. Establish communication protocol. Talk to your family. Designate a rally point, a location far from the city center where you can meet if cell service fails. Write down essential phone numbers on paper. Even minimal coordination vastly improves your odds. Knowing what to do is one thing. Knowing what not to do is another. The wrong move, fueled by fear, is fatal. Mistake 1. The panic run to the store. By the time the sirens go off, the store is a mob and the shelves are empty. You are not buying safety. You are walking into a desperate situation. Your preps must be at home already. Mistake 2. Talking about your preps. Silence is your best defense. If neighbors or others know you have food or a plan, they will remember. In a crisis, good people become desperate, and desperate people are dangerous. Blend in. Stay invisible. Mistake 3. Waiting to be rescued. This is the hardest truth. In a national emergency, help will not be coming. Emergency services will be overwhelmed, and response times will vanish. You are your own first responder. Your mindset must shift from dependency to decisiveness. You don't need a bunker, but you need to start small today. Create a 3-day supply of food and water for every member of your household. That's one simple, manageable weekend task. Buy that hand crank radio. Keep your car's gas tank at least half full at all times, a simple rule that ensures your mobility is never compromised. Gas stations are the first to fail in any panic event. Write down those important phone numbers on paper. Have the conversation with your loved ones about the rally point. It's not about scaring people, it's about making sure no one freezes when every second counts. If you take just one action a week, you're ahead of 90% of the population. Preparedness isn't about fear, it's about peace of mind. It's knowing you have the power to act instead of freeze. Preparedness means taking control of the only thing you truly own, yourself, your mindset, your decisions, your readiness. That doesn't start when the sirens go off. It starts now.